Thanks for joining us today, along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand. Welcome to the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, for the first of two meetings this season between the Sacramento Kings and the Toronto Raptors. As this one gets underway, Jeff, who might they need to be careful with against Toronto tonight?
One of the guys you have to keep on your radar tonight is Serge Ibaka. He continues to expand his offensive game. His jump shot continues to grow and extend the range out to 18 to 20 feet. I just love when a defender like Ibaka puts in the time in the gym and then is rewarded with improvement.
The Kings have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings. The Raptors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Steals.
The Toronto Raptors have already given up a number of steals in this game, and that's indicative of a careless attitude. That must be corrected immediately if they want to have a chance to win this game. The problem started early, and it didn't improve in the opening quarter. Here's a look at the first half stats.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Let's check out his stats.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are some of the games on today's NBA. Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now. The Kings put their opponents away in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings. The Raptors lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough question. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Defense.
The Sacramento Kings put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat. And now, up on the screen, the game stats.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. And now look at the numbers.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here are the games scheduled for today. And now we've got the Western Conference standings. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.